Hello YouTube and welcome to Plague Inc. Evolved, which is a PC version of a very famous, very awesomely fun iPhone game. Well, it's actually a smartphone game. It's a tablet and a smartphone game that I used to love. A few years ago I played it a lot. And so we're going to start our first game, Eurobacteria. I'm going to keep the same name. So our job here, if you've never played this, is to basically kill everyone, which is a fun job to have. So first thing you have to do is choose where you want to start. So let's start in China, like most diseases. Alright, so the first disease begins in China. So just like in the original game, these orange bubbles give me extra points that I can spend on upgrading my virus or my bacteria. All these airplanes, all these boats you see flying around, that's basically how the virus spreads eventually. But first I have to infect one country, so let's infect China. Infected with my awesome virus. Alright, my first ability is going to be, I want to be able to be spread in different types of climates. I forget which one it was. I think it was one of these, yeah. I need more points. Need more points first. One cool feature of in this game is that it actually has these random news all the time that are shown to you. Sometimes they affect you, sometimes they don't. In this case, it just said that Spain announces austerity measures, which is kind of cool because that's what they did a few years ago. In the first few minutes of the game, you're actually not a known virus, so nobody really cares about you because you don't really do much damage yet. So I'm gonna keep it that way for a while. What is this? Evolution state. What does this give me again? Oh, it doesn't tell me what it gives me. How do I know what it gives me? Hey, why you be like that? What does that do? Oh, here. Create bacteria shell to protect against all climates. Ah, that sounds good. No, but I want to spread faster. Let's go for transmission. Let's go. I'm gonna spread through mosquitoes because that's fun. Yay, mosquito! I successfully evolved my bacteria. Come on, mosquitoes, work faster. It's a little bit on the slow side, mostly because I'm recording this, but it's actually a pretty fast game. I mean, there's not that much detail, so it does play pretty fast. Okay, so I have 10 points. I'm going to spend my next 10 points on more infectivity, and I want to be able to spread through water. There we go, water spread. Alright, let's accelerate this a little. So this is what China is like. I've infected 1% of population. There's 1.4 billion of them. So only infected 185 people. Oh, that's nothing. Oh my god, that's nothing. I'm not even SARS yet. I infected hundreds in China. Okay, let's infect more. Let's get more upgrades going. I want to also spread through air. So sometimes you'll get these announcements that say how things change. So this one here says new rules for transport and hygiene of farm animals makes rural areas less vulnerable to disease. And if you go into your upgrades, it actually has rural transmission here. So this is through animals. So that means this won't be as effective for me. I've infected thousands, yay! Or nay, but yay! So I've been infecting a lot of people right now. Nobody's dying yet because I'm not really a deadly disease. I'm just like, I haven't evolved any deadly symptoms yet. But, oh, now I've evolved a symptom that causes nausea. Meaning that people may start noticing me because I will make them nauseous. Like in real life, yay! So you can see these red spots appearing here. These are basically the infected areas. And eventually the whole country is going to turn red. Hey, and I've just spread to my new country, Australia. Oi, mate, there's some virus going on here, or bacteria. Hey, another country. That's awesome. I'm suddenly very virulent. I have to collect these red bubbles just to get more points. I'm officially more infectious than tuberculosis. That's a big achievement. Red bubbles give me more DNA. I knew that. Hot temperatures. Yes, please. So I'm a little bit more resistant to hot and cold temperatures. And I'm spreading like crazy now. So this is all thanks to my airplanes and... No, I mean, not my airplanes. This is all thanks to airplanes and boats that are going around. They're basically spreading like crazy now. They're helping me spread like crazy. And by me, I mean the bacteria that I am. The awesome bacteria. I'm officially more infectious than HIV. And as you can see, China is turning red. There's a red airplane that went to Japan just now. And it's getting awesome. Alright, medicine in Australia is flowing infection. Australia is a wealthy country with high quality healthcare. To spread faster, you may need to involve drug resistance ability. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in here and evolve my drug resistance ability, which is right here. So that I will actually spread faster in developed countries as well. Mass panic over 3D printed robotic juicer. New robotic juicer banned in 17 countries after UN reported highlight its profoundly disturbing behavior. Authorities trying to restrict access to CAD file. Okay, good to know. Now you should probably start dying. So the entire China is red now, which is excellent. But they're not dying yet. Nobody's actually died yet because I just caused nausea, which means that I'm not a very serious bacteria. Nobody really cares about me. But everyone has me. Sort of like if you think of things like HPV or thing that causes cold sores. Almost everyone has it, but it's not really a big deal. So I've now officially developed a second symptom, anemia. So that means people will start noticing me a little bit more. These mutations, they're random and they kind of make your game a little bit more difficult. And things like viruses mutate really fast. So you do have to be careful with those. So now they know about me. The doctor in China found a new disease which has been named PAX-12. It appears to be mostly harmless but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting disease. So that means I'm officially on the radar. But I've already infected a lot of people, which is good. Nobody's died yet, so that's also kind of good for me because nobody cares about us that much yet. But countries like US and Canada and Australia will actually be very resistant to my infectiousness, so I have to wait for them to become more or less resistant. So some of these symptoms, they're actually quite useful as well. So this one, for example, it's vomiting, so expulsion increases risk of infection, so I'm gonna get that just because it sounds awesome. And this one here, coughing, increase in urban populations. Afghanistan starts working on a cure. Wow, that's a random country to start working on a cure. So apparently I'm very popular in Afghanistan. Where are you, Afghanistan? Right here somewhere. Oh, because everyone in Afghanistan is infected. And everyone's coughing and puking. I'm more infectious than common cold. That's a very big milestone. Surprisingly, no one in Africa got it yet. But it's places like Iceland and Greenland that always caused me problems before, so I'm gonna have to wait and not upgrade anything yet that will start killing people until I get these two countries, because it's almost impossible to get them. They're so like remote. But, so suddenly there's an explosion of me because a lot of other countries started getting the virus, which means I should probably get this. I should get resistance. So I just officially got it to Iceland. Projectile vomiting symptom combo. Ooh, so sometimes you get combos from different symptoms, and this one specifically, coughing and vomiting are causing infected to projectile vomit, increasing the infectivity of PAX-12. Some of these combos are actually awesome. I remember having one where it's like everyone turned into a zombie, and that was epic. So everyone was a zombie. Okay, so now I've started killing people. First death in Indonesia. Officially a deadly virus. And that might be a problem because that's probably because of edema. So suddenly there's all these people dying in China, which means I will get noticed now. I may as well start upgrading myself to be a little bit more effective, and which means I have to get one of these. So this particular mutation right here is really cool because it basically increases hypersensitivity, which means that increases allergic reactions, and it says rich regions particularly vulnerable. So this one is the one I usually get because it goes crazy in rich countries. Ooh, bubbles. Bubble. China shuts down the airport. So okay, so when you become very infectious, this is what starts happening. All the airports start shutting down, and then basically means you can't spread anymore. Which means that I would be really screwed if I still was not here, if I wasn't in Greenland, but I made it to Greenland, which means that I can probably win this game if I become very aggressive now. So now I have to become really aggressive, increase symptoms. This one is paranoia. It prevents victims from seeking help, which is awesome. So in the US, everyone's suddenly getting infected as well, which is great. This is exactly what we want. That means it works in all of the countries now. Walking Dead symptom combo. So this is what I actually was talking about. So insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray with tiredness. Scientists working on a cure are less productive. So everyone is kind of a zombie now. Not a meat-eating zombie, but a zombie nonetheless. PAX 12 placed on the watch list. So it's a little bit late for that, but basically they finally realize I'm dangerous. Even though I've already killed like 1 million people. Brazil leading global cure effort. So this is where cure is. It says there's about 232 days until completion of cure, but the more people we kill, the less likely they're actually going to get there. We've infected 5 billion people, 10 million are dead. So I've now killed more people than Black Death, 75 million people dead. Am I proud of myself? I'm not sure. Everyone focusing on developing a cure. Every time I burst these blue bubbles, the cure chance stops a little bit. 120 million people dead. Normal life in Norway is beginning to break down. Cure research is starting to slow. So Africa is one of the last places I'm yet to infect, especially West Africa. But I think everyone here is kind of getting slowly infected as well. The cure is 53% complete, so now I have to start getting rid of people a little bit faster. So this is the total list of people that we've sort of killed so far, and this is the total of still infected, and a few more people that are still not infected. And if you're not careful enough, usually there's actually some people that do stay alive, which means that you actually lose the game. Because the whole point of the game is to kind of eliminate everyone. I think this last country right here might cause me a problem. Morocco. Morocco is the healthiest country in the world. Just like in real life. But I think I'm winning. So Brazil, in US there's like literally almost no one left, 450,000 people. Everyone else is dead here too. There are no healthy people left in the world. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with PAX 12. So now we're kind of won. Might as well get a few more symptoms, so let's just do this. Become more lethal, so severity and infectivity and lethality is right here. And accelerate the game. And there's almost no one left, 5 million people left in the world. So it says PAX 12 is about to destroy humanity. The last few humans know are watching the end of the history. Oh, so sad. But not really. Because I'm about to win the game. So I'm happy. And we have a new mutation as well. Alright, so I think we're done. Oh, world destroyed, yay! And when you complete a level, you get a new gene that you can use in later games as well. So it took me 723 days. So that's what the game is like. It's actually super fun. This actually shows you the replay of how things worked out. The game is really fun. It is very addictive. I played it for like several months on my tablet, and I definitely recommend this. If you've never tried it before, do give it a try. I'm going to post a link for this below. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my other videos. Bye bye.